President Bongbong Marcos has reached his 100th day in office, with inflation hitting a 4-year high on top of other economic challenges. Here's the report.
In a bid to temper local fuel prices, President Bongbong Marcos is searching for means to diversify the country's energy sources. In an interview with Bloomberg TV, the president revealed that he has been in talks with Russia for possible fuel supply.
The political side of it has been, of course, a little tricky, but nonetheless, the national interest comes first.
The hike in gasoline prices stood at 14 pesos and 45 centavos per liter from January 1st to October 4th this year. Diesel, on the other hand, saw a net increase of nearly 29 pesos per liter since the year began, while prices of kerosene rose by more than 23 pesos per liter. Concerns over elevated inflation are lingering as fears of costlier fuel persist. This as the country's headline inflation accelerated to 6.9% in the third month of the Marcos presidency. The latest figure matches the 6.9 reading logged in October 2018. The September figure brought the year-to-date average inflation to 5.1%, way beyond the central bank's target of 2 to 4% for 2022. This as government grappled with sugar supply issues early in the administration. Key government officials faced Senate inquiry following the release of Sugar Order No. 4, which Malacanang clarified had not been approved by the president, who also sits as agriculture chief. Sugar Order No. 4 directed for the importation of 300,000 metric tons of sugar in a bid to address supply issues and ultimately bring down retail prices. Government eventually greenlit the importation of refined sugar, but at a lower volume of 150,000 metric tons. These supplies are expected to begin arriving in end October. The peso's losing streak also contributed to pricier food as importation costs for raw materials and ingredients needed for local production also climbed. This is primarily due to aggressive rate hikes in the U.S., which has weakened currencies around the world. According to analysts, the central bank can only do so much to fight inflation and to prop up the peso without compromising economic recovery. Last month, the Bangko Sentral raised borrowing rates by another 50 basis points, bringing the benchmark interest rate to 4.25%. The BSP has hiked rates by 225 basis points since May. However, Malacanang has said that President Marcos is keeping a close eye on the peso's movement.